Hey, what's up, guys? And welcome back to another episode of AMsportsBALLERS. I'm Martin Gusserud. With me, as always, I got
Sigurd.
Yeah, let's go. Sigurd, man, congrats.
Thank you.
You're in the championship game.
Thank you.
Crazy weekend, though.
It was
right?
a crazy weekend. It was.
Crazy weekend.
It was.
I'm gonna do a little bit intro here. We got championship week. We're gonna talk about that, right?
Yeah.
We got 3 ballers coming up.
Yeah.
I scrapped good call, bad call.
Yeah.
I thought it was like okay. Like it was some things we could have brought up, but it was like small things.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have changed the games too much.
No.
And we got 2 guests coming on. We got first Raymond Myhrer coming on in just about 20 minutes, and then we got Michael Hall coming on both the quarterbacks. We went for the quarterbacks this year, so that's going to be exciting. And also, as always, we want to thank our sponsor Contact Sports for sponsoring this podcast. And this might be the last week you could use Ballers 10.
Yeah.
Just so you know. So head to their website if you want to buy some merch, some gear, a helmet for next season. If your season just ended and it was because you dropped that pass, maybe it's time for a new pair of gloves. You know, I'm just saying.
Exactly.
And you could get 10% off right now if you use Ballers 10.
Take advantage of that opportunity, boys.
Yeah, I'm not referencing to anything, of course, that if that happened.
Oh, no.
I'm not. If somebody is really sitting there like, damn it, I dropped that pen. Like, you're talking about me.
Talking to me, bro.
Nah, obviously that's just for you guys. We want to give you guys an advantage to get 10% off because equipment are expensive as hell.
Yeah,
we know that. Let's do a small recap of the semifinal. All right,
let's do it.
We got Eidsvoll.
Yeah.
We can start with Danny Kristiansand because that game was crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy game.
Yeah.
Halftime. You watch it live?
I watched the entire thing. It was crazy. It was kind of like when Trolls went up 20-0, or when they ran up the score in the first half. I was just like, oh, this is what's happening. Okay, all right, cool. I was pretty dead set on shit. I think Trolls are going to be in the championship here. I was like, okay, cool scenario here. Get a home field advantage in the championship game. It's going to be super super crazy amount of fans. The atmosphere is going to be crazy. And then I just kind of I doze off. I have the game on the side, but I'm doing something else.
Yeah.
And then I look over. I'm like, damn, what's going on right now? It's a football game, you know. The second half was just a completely different game.
Momentum fucking matters.
Yeah. 100%.
Momentum fucking matters because that game, as you said, 20-0 in halftime, and everybody was like, "All right, let's just get through this game." Trolls, congrats! You know, you're on to the next round to the championship game, and then suddenly things started to really freaking work for Glads. They had. Shout out to Axel. I called him Alex in the fucking stream too. Axel Alenius, the Swede, playing for them. He showed up. He changed the game, momentum wise.
Yeah.
And you could already tell you can watch the first kickoff after halftime. Glads was already on that tackle. They made a presence. That was a tough tackle on the opening kickoff.
Yeah.
And that was a crazy game. Glads won overtime with the touchdown, and then they went for 2 points. And Göran was next to me commenting. He was like, "Martin, why are they going for 2 points? Why are they going for 2 points? Is that an obligation? No, I think they got an option. Why the fuck would they do that?" But obviously, it worked out.
Yeah, it worked out. It really worked out.
Really worked out because even though Trolls answered, they scored a touchdown on their second play in overtime too, as did Glad's second play.
Yeah.
They did not score on the 2-point conversion because I think it was I don't think Wilhelm was supposed to go to the left side. I don't know, maybe because he kind of fumbled the ball a little bit and then picked it up and he had to move.
Yeah. Ran
to the left side and then Brage Harby was there, but the pass was a little bit too low. Brage couldn't reach down and get it. He was open though. He passed a little bit higher and it would have been a tied game once again.
Yeah, I was definitely on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
I can say that much. I was just watching that game 100%, so committed, and I felt a little bad for Trolls, but also felt like the Glads really like.
Bro.
They deserved that coming back from that. Really,
obviously they deserved. Coming back, they deserved the overtime win. They deserved that.
For sure.
But I felt through the season, I felt like Trolls deserved to maybe be in the championship game. Because
they really have developed though. Like along the way, it's like it's been gradually like better and better and better and better. And like some of these defensive guys that Trolls got, it's crazy. It is crazy.
I posted a highlight of Eddie Dos Santos today, and he already had some German coaches trying to reach out, be like, hey, I might need a DN, you know.
There you go.
But shout out to Eddie. I think he got a baby coming on soon, so I don't know if he's gonna leave Norway or not. I just want to mention this. At halftime, Trolls had about 150 passing yards. In the second half, they had about between 20 and 30 passing yards.
Yeah, it was kind of like, I'm not gonna bash or on any like coaching style, because there's like a lot of coaching styles. I mean, it was just kind of weird seeing them like just keep staying in that pass game for the entire second half. It was kind of not weird, but it was kind of a different move.
Yeah,
different coaching move.
I'm gonna say this: the Trolls would have won. I'm 75 to 80% sure the Trolls would have won with taking a knee every freaking play.
Damn.
Taking a knee every freaking play, they would have won that game. I'm 80% sure.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
Because their defense are good.
Defense is really good.
Yeah, I'm not saying the fourth down they would have punted. Obviously, I'm not saying taking a knee and then give that position, but run down the clock, take a knee every day, from first to third.
Yeah.
Punt the ball, let the defense do their thing. They would have won the game. Because basically what they did 3 incomplete passes and they wasted 10 seconds of total. All right, I'm being overreacting. 20 seconds of total gameplay per drive when they could have wasted
like minutes.
Almost 2 minutes per drive.
Yeah. No, I'm 100%. I agree with you there. Like, I don't know if taking a knee the entire time would be the move.
Bro, look at this though. They had 10 completions in the first half.
Yeah.
In the second half, they had 3 completions and 47 total pass attempts. And in the first half, they had 21. So that means they passed 26 times and they had 3 completions.
Yeah.
And they rushed maybe 3 times total times or something like that. Don't tell me taking a knee would be a worse decision. Don't tell me.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything on that. I don't think so. I think that you might be right here. But I don't know. I think maybe like from their like running perspective, I don't think like they've been as successful in the run game as like
but
most of the teams.
It's about clock management. It's not about where you have success.
But
it's about
I think
clock
that
management.
ball security was like one of the big things.
They have Jürgen Söder, freaking
know,
D1 talent.
I know, but I know. Like no hate to Jürgen,
German GFL.
No hate to Jürgen, my boy, but he did fumble as well. But he didn't get called.
He had a bad thumb. Yeah, I talked to him. He was bad thumb, but obviously.
And also, they would not want to run with him that much. You know, he's not that 100. He's 100%.
I thought they had this the young kid Sprouton too.
11?
Sprouton.
11? No,
number 8.
Number 8. Yeah, I saw that too.
I mean, he was there. He touched the ball. He had a great games this year against Lillestrøm at least. So unless he was injured, I don't know. I haven't talked to him.
Yeah, I saw him play though. So
he was playing for sure, but unless he got injured in the second half, I just don't see how they can justify passing for 26 times.
Yeah.
And when it's about clock management.
No, you're right.
With a 20-0 lead.
You're right.
So it's a little bit of karma.
Yeah, a little bit.
We're gonna touch karma when we hit to Eidsvoll too.
Okay, yeah.
There's a lot of karma in that game.
There's a lot of karma in that game.
Yeah. Anyway, we want to obviously congrats Trolls on their journey this year.
Yeah.
It's been I feel like Trolls is the most complete team. They went down with the squad they had with Jørgen and Braga Harby and Albin back. And maybe if you include some other injuries back, I think they are the most complete team in the league all around.
Yeah, they have a lot of talent, like on every position, basically.
Star talent,
exactly. They have a lot of like a lot of superstars, guys that could I'll say right now, definitely could play other places as well.
Yeah.
Don't necessarily have to be here, but
almost feel embarrassed by the ranking preseason there that we did.
A little bit. No, but it was justified though. It was a brand new team, right? Yeah. It was justified. It was a brand new team coming up to the senior elite series, but we all knew that they had talent. Yeah. They could do good, and that's shown like how they've gradually been getting better the entire season.
They're one import away from national championship.
Yeah, but I think that's like one of the
a running back would have been super good for them. That would be import running back.
Yeah,
that would have killed it for them. Like them with the Ryan Bulgaria guy.
Oh yeah, that would be kind of that would be great.
Or even the Swedish guy from Lillestrøm. Number 3.
Yeah,
would have killed it at Trolls.
Yeah, I think so too. But you know, like I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they still have or like still go by that motto. But I remember one of their mottos was, "We don't get people. We don't bring."
Sweden. It's not too far. Obviously, let's head to Isol though, and before let's freaking congrats Glads.
Yeah,
on the comeback of the year.
Crazy game.
I haven't. The best comeback I could remember today was when you guys won the championship game, because that was a comeback over the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm not going to take anything there. I didn't play.
You didn't play that game, but I think this was a much better comeback.
This was kind of wild. Yeah, down 20-0 going into the second half.
Like zero momentum going into the second half, and just boom, let's just take over this game.
Yeah, something happened in that locker room that was just crazy switch.
You mean in the corner of the field? They don't have a locker room, so
in the corner of the field.
In the corner of the field where they huddle up in there.
There was probably some good speeches going on there.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Dan said, but he said he gave them some juice. I think. Yeah.
I don't think he was the only one talking either. I think
he gave them the MJ bottle juice.
There you go.
Yeah, you know the reference, right?
Yeah.
The Looney Tune thing.
Yeah.
A little bit of MJ water.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Get them right.
Yeah. And
so yeah, congrats, Glads for sure.
Yeah,
definitely needs their praise.
Let's talk about Isol game. We got 9 minutes there before Raymond heads up.
Let's get it.
Crazy game that too.
That was a crazy game.
What I touched about karma. I'm just gonna say this real quick. You were up 27-0. And it was like 8 seconds left.
2 seconds left.
No, that was after they got the ball.
Oh, okay.
It was like you got the ball with 16. Jonathan made an interception. It was like 11 seconds left to the game, and you guys don't take a knee, and you try to do whatever. Of course, you fumbled the ball, and then Starfighters had the most crazy play of the year, passing down the field, caught the ball. I thought it was a ripped fumble, but you know what it actually was?
I think he tried to pitch it, but like it ended up being a fumble because of it.
Good job by number 2 though, because he kind of knew he couldn't get the ball, so he really looks like he pushed it to Anders and.
No, it was a crazy play. I could say
play.
I commented on the post and it was definitely. I'll say this: it was a bad freaking coverage by us.
You were there.
Really, I was there.
You were there, bro.
I did a shitty job. I did a really shitty job. It really hey, welcome back to playing football. A moment for me. I was like, damn. All right, shit.
Yeah, because he kind of. You guys were waiting for the ball. And he kind of came from the side. Just jumped in front
I didn't even see him because I was just looking at that one guy. I was like ready to catch it. I was like gonna make a hit on him, but a guy. Who was that? It was number 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere from the side, just snagged.
He had a good game.
He had a really good game.
Defense, offense, everything.
Yeah, really good game, dude. Hey, I'm gonna give my shots. A lot of praise to him. That guy's a baller.
He's been the rock of their offense and team. I think their team rock.
That guy's a really good baller, bro. And he's.
Hope he comes back next year because
I hope so.
Yeah, he was fun to watch play football.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I just want to say, I talked to in the halftime. You guys had a huddle up behind the tent and stuff, and I came down right as you guys was finished, and I met Michael, and I was like, "What's up, Michael? What happened in there?" And he was like, "Oh, it was supposed to be a fucking incomplete pass on the Yasir fumble. Yeah, he caught it, and he had 2 steps in, so obviously a fumble there.
Yeah,
but Michael thought it was an incomplete pass, obviously." And then I was like, no, actually it was supposed to be a knee down in halftime. And I saw your
what did he say?
No, he kept walking, but I saw your DC. Yeah. He was like, no, not right now. Not now.
Not right now. Not in the mood.
Not in the mood. Not right now.
Yeah. But yeah, it was definitely crazy. I think that we like the last time when we met at Lillestrøm, we kind of went into this game trying to prove a point, or like not prove a point, but like set the tone for the championship game and show that hey, we mean business. So I think like I saw the game and you guys were kind of like weird about like not switching
some decisions.
Yeah, some decisions,
like having Elias in running back when you have 4 minutes left of the game, leading with 30 points, and he's like the guy on your defense, and then you use him as running back, which is like the most injury prone position at all.
Yeah.
No, and that was when you had Magnus, what's his Engebretsen?
Yeah.
When he touched the ball 2 times, and both of the times was like super electric. Give him the. Do you think he's gonna get a lot of touches in the championship game? No, this was his. This was his time.
Yeah.
When you were up 30 in the semi, give him the rock.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I guess I could agree to you there. I don't even guess. I'm pretty sure. I'm 100% sure. I agree with you. Yeah, we should have been a little bit better with that rotation.
I talked to Elias after the game, and I told him like, "Why the fuck were you in the field there?"
Yeah.
And he was like, he actually asked to be on the field.
No, he wanted to. That's the thing. He wanted to. We wanted to give like.
He said he came from military practice. Yeah. He felt like he was tired. He said I was like, I need some reps before the game.
Yeah.
But still, like as a coach, you gotta think a little bit further than what your player says.
Exactly.
Like, all right, you want some reps, sure, but we're leading by 30 points, and we're not gonna risk it. You know, But that's only bad things that I wanted to say. That I was like, I said it very loudly on the stream too. I let my thoughts be heard.
Yeah.
And
but that's good. It's good points though. So like, it's fair for you to say that. It's like
I get a free pass.
Yeah. No, for sure. We should have done better with that rotation, but it is what it is. But I think we did well though. Like, looking away from the mistakes, I think we did. We had a good game. A decent game.
Yeah, obviously, like thing was really fine. It was that one blooper of a play when they scored. Like
that was unnecessary.
Obviously, on the 90%. Other plays that would have been an incomplete or at least a tackle at that point. You never see a guy try to pitch the ball forward, making it a fumble because I think he realized I can't pitch it, so he kind of tried to make a handoff.
Yeah,
and then the guy was it was just a crazy play. And, but shout out to Lillestrøm. I think if they keep going, if they keep the same guys that they got, if they got some guys from the youth squad moving up next year, they are gonna be in the Eliteserien, and they are gonna win some games.
They definitely they have no business going down to D2. I'll say that they have no business going down to D2. They have all the momentum from this year. I know that they maybe didn't have the year that they wanted to have. We talked a little bit about this in the last podcast episode. But I think that they really have like a foundation to make a future here in the Elite Series, and I don't see why in the hell they would move away.
No, they.
And I talked to some of the players too. I met some of the like a couple of players when I was out and about in town with some friends, and we were talking about like, cause I had some expectations. I was like, well, why didn't you guys go and like fully commit to like playing the Elite Series the year prior? When they did it, they they didn't want to meet us or Vikings. I was like, you guys could, like, you saw what happened in the semis game. You guys almost beat the Vikings, right?
That's true.
But they were like, yeah, no, we want to play in the Elite Series. All the players, we want to be in the top division. I was like, okay, cool. So they're all like committed to playing in the top division. They're all committed to being like one of the best teams. So yeah, it's cool.
And I'm really excited to actually see what they can do moving forward, because they have some really good talent, and actually like their best player from last year. Sander from there.
Yeah.
I just hope he's coming back at one point.
I saw that he signed somewhere though.
Oh really?
If I'm not mistaken, if it's in the U.S. or if it's
that's good though.
Yeah.
Like he's been playing linebacker in the U.S. and he's been balling out. And I think maybe they were hoping.
He's got a lot of talent. That kid's got a lot of talent.
All the talent. I think he might be like the best player in Norway for his age.
Yeah.
I think he's turning 18 this year or something.
Yeah, it might be. I'm pretty sure he's. I don't know.
Turning 19. It might be
what class is that? Like what?
2005, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's definitely up there to be like best of his class. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, him and 2005, it's some really good talents in the 05 group this year in Norway. We got the Trolls guy, the return number 11. Sondre.
Yeah.
He's a really good talent. I think he's 05.
Yeah.
And I think they got another, Leon Mørk, their DB, other DB, number 22. He's a 05 too. So they, I mean, man, the Trolls, they're gonna be good if they have.
Yeah.
And if they get Lars Martin, I think his name.
I remember. Yeah, the tall guy.
The number 8. He played like he was in the U19 championship.
I do remember him.
Yeah,
it's been a while though.
Yeah, he's been. I think I talked to him a little bit. With like when Trolls played one game or something, 2 games, and he would wanted to come back, but I think his studies are pretty far away and got some stuff going on. So, but if he can come back, man, they got a full. They're the talent position for position. They might be the best team. They're super young too. Their average age is like 24 years.
No, for real, like you said,
you're old on that team, bro.
Yeah.
If I would start on that team, I would be the 3rd oldest guy on the roster. And I'm just 30.
Yeah. It's kind of wild, but hey, it's cool though. It's good. It's good for Norwegian American football to see potential in young players, and hopefully we can get some of these young players to stay here and try to help develop. But hey, if you get the chance to leave, there's not going to be any hate if you do. It's also going to help the American football in Norway.
I mean, go if you get some offers. Yeah. I mean, take them.
Take him, bro.
Take him. Don't feel bad for leaving your team, your squad, but feel good for getting the chance to even grow. Because when you come back, eventually, maybe you will. You got a lot better. I would hope to get better coaches, better competition. Yeah. You're gonna come back as a more mature, better player, and you're gonna elevate the team that way.
I say this though, like
look at Sigurd. He's a good point of it.
Like,
you're a captain. You're a coach. Like you probably wouldn't been that if you didn't go aboard.
No, abroad, I don't think so either. I just think like it helps your game, and it helps like at some point you will return, right? Whenever you go out and play internationally, at some point you will return if it's just for like a short stint to help out the guys. The things that you bring back to that team is really like crucial information and crucial, but like star potential and like leadership. It will be there because you have like you've played at a higher speed football. You've played with like a little bit more of a serious plan. You've been an import, so your job was to do this, and that in itself is gonna bring like it's gonna bring talent, hype, and knowledge to the rest of the team whenever you come back home. So, and also to build a little bit on that, when you said like you don't feel bad for for your team if you're leaving, definitely don't feel bad because it would only help your team. It would only help your team because they would post stuff about you. You're from that team. They would not use you, but they would like embrace the fact that you're going somewhere, and they would be happy for you. At least that's what did for me, and I'm pretty sure that's what every team do for their guy whenever they leave for an international job. But I'd say this though: if you get offers, take them. If you get offers in Norway, don't take them.
That's a great zone right there. Yeah. That's a great zone because
if you get offers in Norway, don't take that. A lot of us has had opportunities. I'm pretty sure to play in Norway for maybe a small amount of cash and some potential to create a dynasty somewhere. But hey, if you're gonna play in Norway, play for your team, man. It's take that little blow. I know I sure as hell has taken a little blow some places here, but I can never leave my family, So if you're gonna stay here in Norway, stay with your team, bro. Yeah. No matter about that offer.
We got a guest on right now, we got to do a short intro for him, right?
Let's go.
Because he deserves it. Because this guy, he wasn't even supposed to be quarterback this year. He was like, all right, I'm actually injured, but I'll step in as a quarterback again because it happened before.
Yeah.
And then he just balled out. And this weekend he came back from a 20-0 deficit on over the Trolls. All right, Raymond, what is up? Hell of a game last weekend.
How are you guys doing? Thanks for having me.
No worries, man.
I mean, was a tough game. We started off slow, but we got a good momentum on the first touchdown and just kept going.
Tell us a little bit about that halftime when you're down 20-0 and whatever Dan said to juice you guys up. Did he give us did he give you a little bit of that MJ water?
I mean, it wasn't a pretty halftime speech. It was rough. It was straight from the liver. I mean, he just told us to just step up, just step up, play your best, play for the man next to you, and you guys will pull this through.
Yeah. At what point did you start to believe that you could win?
I mean, I never really lost hope. I mean, you always gotta play to the final whistle. But after the first touchdown, the guys will get a little bit more hyped, getting a little bit more smiles on the sideline. And when we got that second touchdown, we were like, okay, this is happening.
Yeah. Yeah, you could really feel it on the field and surrounding the field too, because I saw you guys on the sideline, and you could just feel the momentum just change a little by little, and eventually you just had all the momentum, and it was like felt like nothing could stop you, and it was gonna happen. You were gonna tie the game, and it happened. That was crazy enough. What made you guys go for two on that overtime after the touchdown?
I mean, after what I understand, we had to. I think it was the overtime rules.
Oh,
okay.
Not really sure.
I didn't know that.
I mean, I just got the play from down. I was like, "You sure?" He was like, "Yeah, okay, let's run it."
All right. Well, it definitely worked out in your favor, though.
Yeah, yeah. Jürgen was Göran. I mean, was saying something about are they obligated to go for two? And I didn't think so, but if that's true, that's okay. Makes it a more like action filled game, because the PAT is pretty boring, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the rules are, but I believe we had to go for two.
Yeah. Yeah. What the changes you make in the second half? What kind of adjustment, and how did that help you win that game?
I mean, I got a really great coach. I got Jabari and Dan in my corner. I mean, they really helped me out a lot. And for me, not like I wasn't supposed to play the first 4 games or whatever, but I had to. And having Jabari and Dan there in my corner, then they're having coached me all the way, and it's just been really good to have them there.
Yeah, definitely understandable. When having a guy in your corner as a quarterback in your situation, having Jabari Harris is definitely going to help. He has a lot of experience and definitely knowledge of the game. So, I think you got it's a luxury to have out there, and I get that. So no, but you definitely had a great year, and you've just showed that you could play anywhere on the field, really. To be honest, you're an athlete, man, and you playing quarterback. I've seen you play quarterback before, in the junior program tonight. So and I never had any doubt that you could do that. But honestly, I didn't think you would play to the level that you have been doing this year. And I think that having Jabari and having Dan there, like just being behind your back and like not watching over you, definitely, I think that's been a benefit and a luxury for you.
Yeah, for sure. It's been amazing having them in the corner. Just like if I do panic or whatever, I mean they're just there to calm me down. Just then the play calling is just right for me, and we talk about it, and it's working out.
Let's talk about your French running back. It looked like he went down with an injury at some point. Is he okay or?
All right, here we go, Sigurd, doing the scouting.
Yeah.
Come on, lay off.
I mean he's good. He had a little bit trouble, but I mean he's ready for the finals. So I mean he's up and running.
That's good. I was kind of bummed out to see, because I thought that he was such a dominant force, and it just wasn't there this game. That was or at least what I saw in the first half. Saw looked like he got a little bit hurt in his arm or whatever. I didn't really quite see, but. I felt a little bit bad there, but you guys really stepped it up in the passing game, though, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah. I mean, we had to. So I mean,
Yeah.
every guy knew that we had to step up, and they did. Especially Axel. I mean, I wouldn't have won that game without him. So shout out to him.
Yeah, definitely a kid that showed up. We've seen like him do plays before, but not in the way that he did this game. He really stepped up and played the part of that whiteout or that Swedish guy that comes in to put some momentum on. And I think also number one had a decent game when you guys had to like kind of get some sparks going and like a momentum switch. Putting him in there in a wild card and then him just getting yards every single time. That also was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crucial having him on the team. It really helps out. He's a great player.
Yeah. What I thought was, I've been saying this before, right? I've been saying like whenever you didn't have Adeline when you faced Eidsvoll, you were really struggling on offense. Like you, I'm not pointing at you, but you actually did struggle on offense. You only had 14 yards passing, and I've been saying like how they need to use their other talents because they got number 1, they got number 18, they got Håkon, they got a lot of talent. You got a lot of talent on your team, and it was nice to see. Even though Anlin had a tough time getting open this game because Rieber was doing a really good job covering him. You guys really open up the playbook and spread the ball around. That was really nice to see that you did that adjustment.
Yeah.
It was good. It was.
Yeah. Do you have any expectations going into the finals game? Something do you want to like talk about?
I just hope it's going to be a tough, hard game. I mean, I know it will, but I hope Ice will have every player. It's not the same like playing Eidsvoll without every player. I just want to play the best team there is, and then it will be a good game for sure.
Yeah, I don't doubt that at all. You guys definitely are deserving to be in that championship game. You know, you guys have had a good year. You've had some ups and downs, just like every other team. And I think this matchup is going to be really exciting to watch. You know, two teams that has been going against each other pretty hard in the last, let's say, like 3 or 2 years. I think it's been a battle every time that you guys have met or we met. And that shows this year. I think we're 1-1, right?
1-1.
1-1. So it's the decider right here, and it makes sense.
All the glory.
The championship, exactly, all the glory. And like what you're saying about meeting all the players, meeting the best team, I totally agree with you there. It's like you would never want there to be any doubt from anyone. If you win the game, you want to win the game, and you don't want to hear like, well, blah blah blah. They didn't have him or him or him.
We didn't have that player, or we didn't have him.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's definitely something that people can use in one scenario and stuff like that. But always is good to have the two best teams meeting the championship game, and you guys deserve it. Like Sigurd said, you had a great year. You had ups and downs, but everybody does, and just the grit that you showed last weekend. Just that coming down from a 20-0 deficit, that's fucking great, you know. Like, who does
Thank
that?
you.
That's great. That's crazy, man. And a lot of things had to really go the right way. Like the ball had to bounce the right way for you guys to pull that through. But somehow you did it, and you were a big part of it, Raymond.
Yeah.
Losing the camera there.
Yeah, but I just oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you keep going.
All right, yeah, no, I just want to give you a little praise because earlier in this season when you guys had Jabari, it was looking scary to play the Glads. Not saying that it doesn't now, but it was scary seeing what happened or how Jabari really took control in the first week. 180
rushing yards.
Yeah, seeing that it was pretty scary, and when he went down, I kind of felt like you guys hit like a wall, and it would be like rough for you guys to get out of there. But what you've done, like taking responsibility and just stepping up and being that guy, being that quarterback, and doing it, the job that you've been doing, I got to give you my praise, bro. You've been doing a really good job this year, and yeah. Not to say that you're the entire Glads team. I'm not going to say that at all because you guys have a lot of ballers all around on the field. But I think you stepping up as quarterback was a really crucial thing for the team, and I think you did exactly the job that needed to be done.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Hey, Raymond, any message to your to the Glads fan of trying to convince them to take the trip to Oslo?
I mean, it's a long trip, but let's make it happen, and we won't disappoint you. That's all.
There you go.
It will be a good game for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really good game. Do you guys have any like a bus arrangement or something like that? I remember Eidsvoll had it for our fans when we were playing at Bislett. Like we had like a fan bus. Do you have any stuff like that going on that people could know about?
We are trying to work something out, so we'll see.
Yeah, that's always smart. Eidsvoll's been good with that, with their supporters. I remember back in going kind of off topic here, but when they played in the European game, they had
the final.
Like they played in Finland or something, and they had a full charter plane full of Eidsvoll.
Oh wow!
Eidsvoll fans.
Right.
Yeah, and my auntie and mom and whole family was on that plane. That's crazy. They filled out an entire charter plane with just fans of Eidsvoll to watch that.
That's crazy. That's
game.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And you guys, I hope you guys really pull your fans together and bring them up to Ural, because we want that environment. We want the Glads guys to share for Glads, and we want the Eidsvoll guys to share for Eidsvoll, and really have a equal share on the arena, because we know the Eidsvoll guys is going to travel down. That's an easy trip.
It's very short for them though, like comparison for the Christiansen fans.
That's what I'm saying. Like easy for the Eidsvoll fans. We need to convince the Glads fan to take that trip, and I hope a lot of them do, because it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it.
Yeah.
It's going to be,
All right, Glads and Ray, thank you for joining the podcast. Any last words you want to share with the audience?
I mean, just thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure, and I mean, just keep up doing the good work you guys are doing.
Appreciate that, man.
Thanks.
And keep balling, bro, because you're creating a lot of cool highlights.
Yeah. I was hoping you would say, "I'm coming for you, Sigurd," or something like that. But
no, I always.
It's gonna be good though, playing again.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, bro. It's been a while, but I always know you bring it.
Remember the last time I played semifinals last year?
Yeah, we had some hits there, you and me.
I thought, Raymond, didn't you juke a guy on the way to the end zone that game in the semi?
Are you knee good?
Huh?
How's your knee?
It's all right.
After that, I mean.
There you go. Yeah, no, that was a rough one. I don't remember that. What play were we talking about?
I remember the touchdown was scored.
I remember that too.
Yeah, that was a good game.
All right, play the clip.
Screw you. Oh yeah, no, but it's gonna be fun, bro. I definitely looking forward to it. You're always a tough guy to meet, and whenever you gotta run up the middle, you do it. So, and I'm not all the time, but mostly I'm the one that meets you there. So it's I'll tell you that my neck was sore the last time you and I met each other. So I don't think it's gonna be any different.
Yeah, I think Raymond got the weight advantage. So
I think he does. Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. Raymond, thank you for joining the show, and I'm really excited to see you this Saturday. And
thank you guys.
I hope you ball out, bro.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, man.
Ball out. All right. Good talk there. Raymond, he's solid quarterback, man. Stepping up. Solid.
No, he's like, look at it from this perspective though. This guy's a guy that's an athlete all around the field, and he's not a pure quarterback, not at all.
No,
and for him to do the job that he's been doing this year, it's like really wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That he's been doing the job of every other starter. You know what I mean? He's kind of like put up those stats like, yeah, this guy's a starter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I think he would have been like a running back if he wasn't going to play the quarterback. Yeah. Running back, receiver.
Yeah. I could also say this, though. If he wanted to play, like, I know from like experience that I know that Ray doesn't really want to play quarterback. He wants to be a running back, linebacker. He wants to have fun and like create highlights other places. But if he wanted to play quarterback and like dedicated himself to play quarterback, he could be a really solid one.
That's for sure. Yeah. He'd get that Ben Roethlisberger kind of style. You know, hard to sack, and then same time he can deliver some dimes down the field.
Yeah.
I think we got 9 minutes here, so let's check out the favorite segment of the game. We got
the podcast.
Of the podcast.
There you go.
Three ballers. Let's go.
3 ballers, baby. Let's get it.
All right, Sigurd, let's go. We got the 3 ballers week semifinal.
Yeah, there you go.
And we're gonna start with the first guy, and we just chatted with him. It's freaking Raymond Myhrer. How can we not include him on the 3 ballers of the week? He had 186 passing yards, and most of them came in the second half when they had that comeback, crazy comeback rally up. And then also he had 4 passing touchdowns. A lot of them was like a trick play, at least the first one to Darius Slay there. But also you see, we got to do shout out to the wide receiver number 18, Axel Alenius. He was the reason why they actually came back, and he was like the tone setter.
Number 12.
No, 18.
Oh,
and
sorry.
Look at this catch here. But also that pass though. Pass though by Raymond, that's why he's the baller, and Axel is just an honorable mention because Raymond really set the tone. He kept his composure like Tom Brady, he never panicked, and he found a way to come back in the 20-0. They were down. That's crazy to come back and make it 20-20, and then this overtime pass to win it all to Anley, and like obviously they won it on the 2-point conversion, but that's baller of the week, first one, Raymond Myhrer, you deserve it.
Yeah, definitely undisputed right there, man. I think everyone is going to agree with that. All right, let's head into the next one. All right, so here we got our number 2 guy, a guy that we all know and love, who's been playing crazy this entire year. He's had a great year. It's no one else than 2-8 extension. The most consistent guy that I could say. He's always there. He doesn't back down for anything, and he's a really consistent guy. Like, okay, so at least I'm gonna read you guys the stat line right. Look at this juke right here first, though. This is a really, really nice juke. He comes up the middle, recognizes the room, and then hits a sidestep on a guy coming in to crush him up the middle, and it goes in for the touchdown. Yeah, so the stats line for 2-8 extension is 4 touchdown and 50 yards total. I know those 50 yards total is not close to like crazy stats, but it's those 4 touchdowns and those crucial moments where he's sorry about the highlight, just froze, but can't do anything about that. I'm just gonna say it. He has been a consistent guy. Like, if we need a touchdown in, like, from the 10 and in or 20 and in, he gets the ball and he gets the job done basically every single time. So, yeah, for consistency and great play and highlights, 2-8 extension, congratulations on becoming one of the 3 ballers once again. Yeah, there you go.
All right, we got the top baller of the week, and we had to go with a defensive guy. It's number 4 for the Trolls, Atle Haaland, and finally Trolls got their baller of the week, man. And Atle did a tremendous job. Like, he was in it every freaking play. Even though they lost, I feel like they would have lost by they would have never led without his effort, because he had 14 tackles, 3 tackles for loss. He had 1 fumble recovery, which was pretty lucky, as you saw there. He was just catching the ball, and then but also he had 2 forced fumbles, and you see one of them right here, because Atle was there. He was punching after the ball all day long. He was doing a great job containing the run. Big reason why they never had big success on the ground, and as you can see, they're big converting on the fumble recovery. Like, he came up big this game, and Atle, I feel like he really deserves a baller of the week.
Definitely, man.
Even though they lost, I feel like he had like the individual best effort that game, and it was actually like a few Trolls guys that really had a good stat line, like Eddie and the other Adrian. But Atle, I mean, he was just the rock of the defense. He did a great job for it.
And this guy, I'm just gonna say real quick, this guy's a vet. Definitely deserves our appreciation and love, because this guy's been going at it for years, and I'm very happy to see him just flourish this year. as one of the top guys on the Trolls.
Yeah, definitely. And right now we got a guest waiting for us.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk to him right now because this guy has been balling out. I think he have already gotten a baller of the week.
Oh yeah, he has. Week 3.
He had week 3. He had 7 total touchdowns that game, so that was crazy. Please welcome to the chat or the pod. I mean,
all right.
Please welcome Michael Hall. What's up, Michael? How you doing?
I'm doing well. Nice to see you, boys.
Yeah. How was the body after a long season?
Feeling pretty good. It's definitely been a grind, but all things considered, very healthy, ready to get after it here coming up in the national championship.
Yeah, congrats on making it to the national championship. I think it's 3rd year in a row, maybe 4th. I'm not sure. And
yeah. We've been on a little bit of a streak here with the 18-14s. Just excited to be back there for our chance to get another ship, bring back to Ivesville.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sigurd hears everything what you're saying right now. Like he's on par,
Yeah.
And you had a great season. You had some really good performances, and I feel like you really became a really big part of Eidsvoll's team and why they're so successful in the recent years.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to you, Michael.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, dog.
I say this like as an outside eye looking in, it would maybe look like, okay, Michael, he's just the import for Eidsvoll, and I think we're kind of way past that. You've been here since 2017, right? I'm pretty sure.
7 years.
You've been here since 2017. You're definitely one of the core guys at Eidsvoll now, and I think that's really cool to see. Like, it's not just a guy coming in and out, and that's not regular to see here in the Norwegian series. And I think that's some praise that you should actually get because staying here, staying loyal, staying local, and having that loyalty and grind for your boys and creating like that family bond that we kind of have now. And I think you deserve some praise from that. Obviously, you deserve praise from the play that you do on the field because you're a baller all around. If you're on defense or offense, you still get after it and get the stats that you want. So yeah, I got to give you a praise for that, man.
I appreciate that, big guy.
All right, Michael, we're gonna do some talking about the game here. Tell us.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit after the halftime, right? And I was like, what went on? What made you guys really go for it when you could have taken a knee and just been in the halftime and gave a kind of a Starfighters that opportunity to score before the halftime?
Yeah, I mean, definitely taking a knee before the halftime I don't think is really in our MO. If anything, we would have just ran the ball. But we had 3 timeouts. I believe it was 21 seconds-ish left on the clock. And we came into this game with the mindset that we were going to, impose our will on our opponent. We wanted to put up points and really prove and show that we are the number 1 seed for a reason, that we're going to go out and dominate every opportunity we get to put points on the board. And that was basically the mindset. We weren't in the idea of just being okay with just being at 27. We wanted to get some more points out of it. When you have 3 timeouts and a dynamic offense like we do, we felt it was a good opportunity for us to, try to spread the ball out and, add on to that lead to really kind of go into halftime with a lot of momentum. Obviously, it didn't turn out the way that we wanted with the fumble and the 2 incompletions, previous plays. But I think in the game of football, you win some, you lose some, but we live to fight another day. And, at the end of the day, we won the game. Definitely was a costly mistake for us on both defense, letting up that big pass, fumble forward, recovery, as well as the pass that was initially fumbled on that drive. I think everything can be, questioned. Hindsight's 2020. It all sounds fine to question because a fumble happened. But if we would have scored a touchdown, it would have been, wow, what a great call. What a great time management game. So it's easy to always kind of question things after the fact. But I think in that moment, and then just overall, our intentions were to impose our will on our opponent and really just keep this train rolling, momentum into the championship game.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you a little bit. I feel like the highlight of the game was the 2 touches Magnus Engebretsen got, because every time he touched the ball, he did something crazy. Are we going to hopefully see him a little bit in the championship game? Are you going to, after
No,
he showed
definitely. He's definitely a kid who's been grinding for the club for a long time. Has a real good motor when he gets the ball. He gets speeding up pretty fast, and he has good instincts when he has the ball in his hand to cut back and forth and try to evade those tacklers. Good ball security as always, and has great hands as well. So definitely look to try to get him the ball, as well as other guys that maybe haven't gotten as many touches over the year. I'll be the first to say, when you have a guy like Arnie go down, who definitely was probably 75% of the touches, just because it's a guy that I have so much connection with and trust with the ball in his hands, and he's just the best player in Norway as far as Norwegian players. The kid is more dynamic than any other player that I've played with in a long time. And if we were keeping touchdowns for let's say the past 15 years, there's no chance that Arnie has a head and above everybody else in touchdowns. So losing a player like that makes other guys have to step up, and you guys know as well as I do, football is a tough game and injuries happen, so you have to have that next man up mentality. And I'm happy to see a young guy like Magnus really progress and really perform when the ball is thrown to him and called on him. And I think not only just his ability to run the ball after the catch, but he had some really good blocks in that game as well. So definitely look forward to seeing him ball out the championship.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you a little bit about Gladiators. What did you what was your takeaway from their comeback that in Trolls, and how was the scouting going against them?
Yeah, it was. I watched the game. It was definitely exciting to say the least. Very thrilling game. Coming down from 20-0 at halftime to storming back to 20 straight unanswered points, take it into overtime, and then subsequently throwing that touchdown and taking a big risk, going for 2. Takes a lot of guts, and so they really showed that they wanted to be in the championship and really kind of anchored down, and defense started making more plays. They're a team that's very dynamic. They have a great offense, great defense, good players all around, good coaching, and so it's going to be a battle out there for us. But we're confident in our preparation going into the game, and we respect them as a football club, and we definitely look forward to having a dogfight with them, and excited for hopefully a big turnout at the championship game to create an amazing atmosphere for us to really go out there and showcase the talent of our 2 teams, and excited just for the competition. I'm a big fan of iron sharpens iron. The competition breeds success. So excited to go out there and show them what we have, and we're going to be preparing all this week for them, and they're a great football team. So definitely look forward to meeting them in the final on June 15th.
I could say this, like from the defense that we've seen that Gladiators have had the entire season, they're really tough on pressure. They have a lot of send the house mentality, if I could say it like that. And how do you feel like Eidsvoll is gonna? Because when we played against them the first time in Kristiansand, we kind of struggled to get past that fact that it was a very short time for you to make decisions and stuff like that. How do you think that we've adjusted or will adjust to that in the championship game?
I think a lot of it just comes down to communication with protection, as well as understanding route concepts and hot reads and that sort of thing. I think we definitely stirred up a lot of that in the second game that we played them. They do have a lot of 6 down, 5 down looks where they're showing heavy pressure and bringing heavy pressure with stunts. I think most of it for us is just going to be the communication overall between offensive line and myself, as well as just good blocking and run schemes, as well as in the pass schemes. We have to make sure that we're solid on our route concepts and understanding the reads for myself. I have to when the pressure is getting home, I have to, evade and try to, extend the play and just try to be an athlete. And, I look forward to seeing what they can throw at us and seeing how well we can combat that. But I think a lot of everything that they can throw at us can be combated with communication across the offensive line and just understanding who has who. And, I think we're going to do a good job of that. We've been talking a lot about it through our film meeting and just excited for the challenge.
Yeah. Any chance we'll see you at defense?
Hey, you never know, man. It's definitely it's where I've always flourished in my career. Obviously being a All-American from college, and hopefully we never have to be on that side because we're up by so many points. But when you play such a dynamic team with this, there's always an opportunity that I might need to go out there and put a couple tackles down, lay some wood.
Yeah. Well, isn't it when you are up, that's when you go to defense, because you don't need your energy that much on offense, and then it's more important to stop them at that point.
Yeah, true. I guess there's definitely both sides of the coin on that kind of discussion.
Yeah.
Well, I think it all depends on how the flow of the game goes, but I'm fully confident in our defense to get the job done. But if necessary, I'm definitely not shy to go out there and stick my nose in there and make a couple tackles and help our team get the win. At the end of the day, that's all I want to do is just get the dub and get out of there healthy with the championship.
Yeah. And let's look at the championship weekend as a whole. As you were mentioning the championship, how do you feel this weekend has been planned out so far, and are you excited to play at Jordal?
Yeah, no, it should be a good time. I've been to a couple games, obviously my own games that we played at Jordal, and I've also been on a couple of the streams doing commentating. And the last game that I was there, pretty decent crowd showed out. Not only the fans that came in, but also just onlookers coming through the park, just hanging out in the stands or on the hockey arena. So I fully expect to have a really good crowd. Hopefully the weather, agrees with us and stays nice and pretty, and that really will help bring in more fans. And anything that brings more eyes to the game of American football in Norway is very good for us. And the growth of the game is what I've always wanted in Europe as well as in Norway. So I think it's going to be an excellent opportunity for the sport to really get showcased, and I look forward to having a great Saturday night game. The turf is it's awesome to have a field like that with lines on it. It's always appreciative to have a football field with the right demographics and just the look of it. And the Jordal set up really nice, like I said, in the middle of a park, so it's really easy for people to kind of see it from far away, to hear the crowd, and just bring that notoriety to the sport here, that we all really so want. We want to see the sport grow. We want to see the success of the sport in Norway. And the only way to get that to grow is to get more eyes of people watching it. And there's no better way to watch a game than live in person. So definitely looking forward to a amazing atmosphere with many loud, screaming fans, and hopefully we get some people that haven't seen a football game before or haven't known that there's American football in Norway to shed some light on the sport and hopefully bring in some more fans and more players as well. Of course, some kids were just coming to the skate park and they're like, oh, what's this? And maybe find out a new sport that they might want to try. And all of it really helps to the growth of the game. So definitely excited for the whole spectacular of what the championship's going to bring, and look forward to seeing a lot of people out there watching.
Yeah, and skaters, they got low center of balance, makes good running backs.
That's right. Hey, man, they definitely got that center of balance, so it's going to be good athletes out there.
Yeah.
All right, Michael, we're going to let you go and go back to preparing for this game, because I guess you're way down in huddle right now, right? You had to take a break to just get on this interview,
it's been busy. Definitely been a night of film meetings and a lot of huddle today for sure.
Yeah. Before you go though, we asked this question to Raymond. Do you have anything to say to the Eidsvoll fan base to get them hyped up to come down to Jordal and watch the game?
Yeah.
said, man, we need everybody out there that we can get. Bring your cowbells, get ready to scream and yell for our defense, and then quiet down for offensive time because we're going to be rolling. We're going to be getting going. Bring out your red, and let's get after these boys.
Yeah, that's funny. Funny you say that because that's sometimes a theme here in Norway where the home fans starts yelling at their own offense, and that's just a heads up. It's cool that you're yelling, but when you're in offense,
yell after they catch the ball and run.
You got to do
when I'm out there talking. Let's try to quiet down.
Peyton Manning it was.
Peyton Manning,
yeah.
I think that's it.
All right, Michael. Thanks for coming on the podcast, and I'm looking forward to see you in action this Saturday, 5 o'clock at Ural.
5 o'clock.
Late game.
Yep. Appreciate it, boys. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you soon.
Right.
See you, man.
Thanks. Hey, let's talk a little bit about the championship game now. We talked a little bit about the games that was. We had a good recap. We had a talk with both the quarterbacks of the respective teams.
Yeah.
And let's do a little chat about the championship game. Let's start with the weekend, Friday. We got the flag football tournament, national team tryout kind of a thing going on, and I hope you guys are actually taking that seriously because the road to LA, it's
serious. It's real.
People might not take that slogan seriously because it's 2028 and it's 4 years in advance, but actually they are creating a national team to go to European Championship already next year. So the team is going to be created, and Friday is going to be like the first tryout. So I hope everybody checked out that. I think you gotta buy like 50 NOK for it, but you get a T-shirt. So basically, you get a T-shirt really cheap, and you get to be there and do the tryout. So 50 NOK, nothing. You get a T-shirt. It's nothing. So check that out. If you're an athlete, if you're a Trolls player, check that out. If you're a Lillestrøm player, check that out because you ain't doing shit this weekend.
No, you're not. You're not. No hate, but you're not. So they did take a post saying like, hey, if season's over, come out and try out. It's a good opportunity for you and for everyone, especially just the whole flag football thing environment as a whole. It's a good opportunity to get some work done in the off season.
Yeah. So that's Friday.
That's Friday. Like you said, this weekend is gonna be awesome. They've planned out this entire weekend for the entire year,
from Friday to Sunday.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a football filled weekend. It's definitely gonna feel like a little Norwegian Bowl. Kind of like a Super Bowl, you know what I mean? Like a planned out weekend.
Actually, you know what? If you are please, every time we say use the comment section, nobody freaking use the comment section.
Okay, don't say anything then.
No, I was gonna say that nobody freaking do it. So this time, please do it because they are trying to figure out a name for the championship game. Like
really, I've been saying this for years. Like it should be like a bowl name.
Yeah, exactly. They're trying to figure it out. Like in Maple Bowl in Finland, I think.
Yeah.
And then there's a bowl in Denmark too, I think.
Yeah, it's in
Sweden they just call it the Super Serie Bowl, but they really are trying to brand the championship game. So if you got a suggestion for a bowl that would fit, they've been doing crazy things like mountain bowl, snow bowl, like stupid shit like that, and just put it down in the comment section. Please do it this time. And whatever stupid shit you got, figure it out. Like
no stupid suggestions, just funny ones.
People can read through it, and then we can like the best one, and that's the one I will submit in my next meeting with the federation. All right.
There you go. Oh, he said it. So now you definitely got to commentate because now it's gonna mean something.
Yeah, it's gonna mean something. I'm gonna suggest whatever comment got the most votes or likes.
Yeah.
And if it's no comments, when you go down to check, put a comment in. Yeah. And then you will get the most like, obviously.
Yeah.
Make it a competition here. Mm-hmm. And I will bring that name up to the people. Yeah. To the
top dogs.
To the marionettes.
To the marionettes.
Yeah.
To the top dogs at the table.
Yeah. And so
we should clip this and post this on Instagram as well to get as many
maybe comments. I got so much shit going on.
Yeah.
This weekend. This week.
I get that.
It's crazy. Every night I'm gonna be up late. And crazy week. And Saturday we start off with the U17 championship game at 12 o'clock at Ural.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a good game. both the championship games, we got 2 teams that has won one time over each other, like 1-1 on the previous matchup this year, and that's pretty rare. And I love it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. And
who is that though? Go ahead, give him a shout.
Yeah, obviously it's the Lillestrøm Starfighters and slash AMsportsBALLERS meeting the Vålerenga Trolls in the U17 game. They're 2 solid teams going at it. Like both of them got really good talent. For the Trolls, I want to say Oliver Nygaard, their quarterback number 14. They got, I think his name was Arin or something, number 11. He's a really, really good talent. And because
we posted some, or you've posted some highlights of the U17 guys, and hey guys, don't sleep on these kids now. They can ball.
Yeah, both of the highlights I posted from the Trolls are from those 2 guys, so they can ball, and they got a lot of talent on the Trolls team, and also the Lillestrøm team got a lot of talent too. Let's like Tobias Galleberg, he's going to NFL Academy, like he's a top-notch talent in Europe, and he's balling out with his. Looks like he's playing with kids. Like looks like he's a man and he's playing with kids. The way he's just tossing people around.
Yeah. Definitely. He's got that little that growth. What's it called? Spurt. No,
yeah. And also for the Starfighters, the running back number 23. If they're playing with the Starfighters jerseys, number 23. What's his name again?
Is that the Eidsvoll
Vikan Fjell or something like that?
Kid?
Yeah, the Eidsvoll kid. Exactly.
Yeah, that running back, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, crazy athlete.
Like he super shifty, super quick. Like they use him in the running game, they use him in the passing game. Like he's a really, really good player. Yeah. David. And also their quarterback Elias Strømman he's been a quarterback for that team for 3 years. It's his last year this year. So when you're starting quarterback 3 years in a row at U17, I mean you're gonna gain some experience. You're gonna grow.
Develop.
You're gonna develop, and he's developed into a really, really nice. I will say maybe top young quarterback in Norway. He likes to run, but he's grown in the passing game a lot. So. Looking forward to that game, and people have been spamming me. Talk more about U17. I hope you're happy now. I hope you're happy.
Yeah.
And obviously, we don't want to exclude nobody, but
no, we're trying to involve everyone. But hey, we're also not trying to have this episode go for 3 hours.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say, because we're trying to talk quick, and shit, it's still more than 1 hour right now. So
yeah.
But let's head into the biggest game of the year, the championship game.
Man. Let's get it, bro.
We know who it is. It's Kristiansand versus Eidsvoll. It's a 5 o'clock late night game. Yeah, and
sucks for the party after.
Sucks for the after party. Yeah, they're gonna have a
starts at like 10.
They're gonna have to kickstart that in the shower. I bet. Like whoever win, you gonna bring the bottles down there just in case.
No, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, you're not gonna the Magnum ones, the big ones.
Oh yeah, it would be. Yeah. It would only be the Magnum ones.
For sure. All right.
Just like No, I'm just kidding.
A moment of silence for Sigurd's joke.
It's a good joke.
All right, so that's gonna be exciting, man. And how are you feeling, man? You had a game.
Yeah.
You made some hits.
Yeah.
You had a good game this weekend.
I had a decent game. I did not play it how I wanted to.
Yeah. Some good tackles.
I did, but I did not personally. I did not. I don't want to make talk too much about myself, but I say that from this weekend, I was not too happy with my play, but I got burned one time on a run by number 3. And then I got
juked.
Yeah, that was my first it was like my welcome back to football moment, kind of. And after that, I was like, okay, damn, bro, that hasn't happened to me in a long time. So, but whatever.
Blame the grass, right? Like, God damn it, it's slippery here, man.
No, I'll blame myself for that one. I need to take the blame on
you
that.
can blame number 3 because he's a good guy.
He's a good I'll say this. I thought that he was putting his head down to make a little. I kind of got flashbacks to
There's too much room.
Too much room. So I thought he was putting his head down. I was like, all right, let's meet up. Let's go. I'm down. I'm down to hit.
Yeah.
And he put his head down and then hit a juke move on the inside. And I was like, God damn it.
Yeah. Sigurd got a name for making a big hit. He calls it concussion time.
Concussion time, you already know.
Yeah.
You can't say that. You gotta say C-word time.
Yeah.
You can't say the word.
Obviously, you have a case against you, didn't you, from that game?
I do.
We don't need to go in who that was or nothing like that, but you have a case against you.
Yeah.
Somebody meant you have blindsided them, didn't they?
Yeah, it was. I'm not gonna go into detail, but I have had some strong feelings about what happened about that because the aftermath was not handled well at all. I'm not gonna say who it is or whatever time it is or what hit it was. Something happened with me and another player. It was no talking trash. It was just a hit.
Yeah.
And then I got word that he's or not him. I got word that something was said to my mother about that, and I took that personally. I got really mad at that. Really freaking mad. And but you gotta, if you play football, it's a contact sport, man. You know, if whatever happens on the field, leave it on the damn field. I've got 3 crazy bad injuries, or 2 crazy bad injuries on myself, and I would never go up to anyone and talk shit after the game. Shit happens.
I didn't even know that when I brought it up, man.
No, it was just something I've heard.
Yeah.
And that's not okay. That just isn't okay, and I'm not gonna sit here and just take that. So I'm not gonna say whoever it was or whatever hit it was. I'm just saying that whatever happens on the field stays on the field, bro. Yeah. You know, all right. That goes for everyone. It's football. It's a contact sport.
And it right there, right?
Huh?
Let's end it right there.
End it right there. Yeah.
All right. So, how are you feeling though? Like championship game, man. You get the jitters. Or...
Oh, dude, I'm so hyped. Huh? I'm so hyped. Like I don't know if you know this, but I've never won. I'm like maybe like the one vet in ISOL that's never won ever.
I won.
Yeah,
even I.
I'm like, no, I am definitely like the odd one out. It's crazy. I've never won. I've never won the chip. I've always lost to the damn Vikings, bro.
Yeah.
Every single time I've been there, I've lost to the damn Vikings. My first championship game was
the Bulls. Lost against the Bulls.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The first one.
Yeah, and then the second one was in Fredrikstad.
Yeah. Right. I remember that one.
Yeah.
Should have had that one for sure. And,
so I'll say this. I want this, bro.
Yeah.
More than a lot of shit in my life, I want this. So I'm definitely ready. I know that my guys are ready. It's gonna be a fun weekend, bro.
Yeah, you gotta tell your buddies that it's not practice anymore. It's the in between practice.
Yeah.
It's what you prepare before the practice.
Exactly.
That's what it's got to come down to. Who's more prepared for this game? Because both of the teams got talent.
Yeah.
I mean, we can bring out like a handful guys on both teams. That's like the best of in Norway in their position, and it's gonna be exciting. I'm super. I mean, it's gonna be a big day for me because it's gonna be my last game commentating or doing any production in Norway. So that's kind of touchy-feely, you know, like but
sentimental.
I love to represent. I love that it's you. I love that it's my buddies at playing. I love that it's Glass because I got a lot of friends there too.
Yeah.
I would love that it was Trolls or the Glass either way, or the Lillestrøm Starfighters for that kind. Let's say.
For that matter, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just happy to be there, man, in the biggest moment and giving you guys the production.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys are either gonna be at the game or if you're not, buy the freaking game online or if you have the subscription, because all that money, you know, they increased the price a little bit, 200 NOK for entry and then 150 NOK for see the stream, but all that money is gonna sprinkle down to multiple things: growth of the game, national teams is going to sprinkle down on the individual teams a little bit, like, so it's all in good to give up a little bit of money to support the sport. It's not that much money around. I saw, how do you feel about that? 200 NOK for the entry
at the game?
Yeah,
200 NOK,
2 games.
Yeah, they stepped it up because it's 100, right? Regularly in a regular season game, it's 100 kroner.
Probably around
stepped
100.
it up 100. I mean, it does make sense. It's a damn championship game.
Yeah. So
if you're there, you want to be there. So it doesn't really matter. Obviously, if it was like 1,000, I would not.
Yeah, but obviously, if you have 5 guys, if you're a family of 5, it's free for everybody under 18, by the way. But if you're a family of 5, it's gonna cost like 1,000 NOK if everybody's over 18.
That's
so
true.
That's pretty expensive.
Yeah, but look at it this way, though. I know that maybe not everyone will see it like this, but in my perspective, the only way that I'm involved with American football is playing for Reidsville and doing this podcast or like coaching and stuff. But I would like look at it as like, okay, I'm helping the league grow. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of cash flow going in.
Yeah, and if you don't want to go there for that entry price, the stream is available. You all can watch it on one TV. You only need to buy one.
Do you need to have a subscription to Knife TV to watch the game?
You need to. No, you can pay-per-view. Yeah, you need to have an account on Knife TV, but you don't have to. If you have already bought the season, you got it. You already pay for it.
Yeah.
But if you didn't, then it's a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now you know.
Now you know, and I mean, it's gonna be good, man. I'm pumped for that game. I don't even know if I'm gonna do the commentating yet. I don't know, for real.
Dude, just remember one thing, bro. Just have fun.
Yeah.
Just take the moment in and don't let it go past you as like any other game. Just don't let that happen. Just take in the moment, have fun, and then enjoy the day. Yeah. Don't make it a work day.
I really wanna comment though.
But you can comment and have a fun time.
Yeah.
You know.
You know what? I might comment. I might comment that game.
Do it.
I mean, it's too good to say no. I really want to be in the action because when you comment, you are in it. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
Feel like you're like a part of the game.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
It's some level. So,
all right. Yeah. Anything else Hall of Fame. Do you have who do you think is gonna be?
I've heard some like rumors that they're trying to like revamp the entire Hall of Fame this weekend or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's like 2 inductees.
It's gonna be awesome.
Who do you think? Who do you think, man?
I don't know because
I don't know.
Like I don't know what class we're going out from. You know what I mean? Like
class. It's about.
If it was like that, I would say, oh well, Eric Ford. But dude, he can come back and play.
No, it's not like Hall of Fame like that. It's not like Hall of Fame for whoever was a good player for 10 years. It's more like Hall of Fame for
the league. Like involvement.
No, not necessarily. But it could be a ref. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be a player. It could be a coach. Okay. Like, that's what I'm thinking. So, actually, you know who I really want to be in the whole... I don't know, maybe it's already there, but the O-line coach for the Trolls.
Terje?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's already there, but if he's not, he should be
there, right?
Yeah, definitely, dude. He was my coach when I was in juniors there. I remember that guy. Yeah, he definitely deserves to be... being there, he's been such a big part of American football for a long time. Or definitely for the Trolls.
Definitely. Yeah. And I don't know if I have no idea who he's going to be. And also there's another prize, which I think is going to be in the middle of the games. So, in between the games. They're going to give out like they're going to call it the Eigil Award. You remember he was a ref? And he died a couple of years ago.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
And it's in Eidsvoll they have the Sean Sully, the award.
SSF 12.
It's like that award for a person who's contributing to the sport and development and stuff like that. So that's gonna be really fun to check out who's that gonna be too, because that's like it has to be like an ildsjäl, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Someone that does a lot behind the scenes and tries to grow the sport. Yeah. Like just not only for his own club or own club's benefit.
Yeah,
for the federation.
Because all the teams they got like 1 or 2 ildsjäler.
Yeah.
So like they got a couple of guys to pick from, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what that is, and the Hall of Fame, man. I'm Bård. He's gonna comment. Bård Evne is gonna do the commentary on the championship game, and he's also gonna be there to give to announce the Hall of Fame.
People. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
He's already in the Hall of Fame.
He is in the Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Bård.
Yeah.
One of the founders of Eidsvoll.
Yeah, and you see he's a kicker, so it doesn't have to be a good player, you know what I mean?
There you go, Bård. Nah, he's not gonna see this anyway. Maybe Elias.
His kids might tell him.
Yeah, they might tell.
All right. No. Well, we got a love board, so.
Yeah, of course, bro. It's all love right there.
Yeah. Obviously, it's more reasons than being a kicker. It's just development, being a sponsor, being growing.
A huge part of American football in Norway.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we're gonna end it right here.
Yeah.
Big size episode. So.
Yeah. Well, it's fine. That's what I'm trying to. I can't find the word, but it's fine. I can't find the word. It's fine. It's the championship weekend. A big episode before the championship weekend. Fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
And hopefully we're gonna have an episode next week too.
Yeah.
With
when are you leaving?
Oh, that's in July.
Okay, we're
so we got time.
We got time. We got time. Definitely need to have an episode. After the championship game, get some recaps from some involving players or coaches around it as well.
I had no idea who was going to be the guest or nothing like that. We had, like you per usual, I got the guest booked yesterday or so.
Yeah. That's how it is.
So the day before, usually, we check it out.
Yeah.
Who wanna be? Or 30 minutes before with Andreas.
If you have a situation like that, that's true. Yeah.
All right, so it's only one thing to do then.
Yeah, man. One thing to do.
For you and Glads this time.
Yeah.
For 2 teams.
Yep.
All you gotta do is ball out. Right, da vi akkurat ferdig med en podcast-episode. Den ble lang, så vi slitne. Klokka litt over 10, og vi skal inn I den rosa boka og finne ut hva vi sa angående...
Jeg husker at jeg sa at Lillesø går til å få 6, og det fikk de. Men det andre delen vet jeg ikke.
Det gjorde du ikke.
Hæ?
Nei. Alright, så la oss bare dra opp...
Jeg trodde det, ass.
Kan du også få opp det? La oss bare dra opp serien her. You did it! Very good.
Wasn't that hard?
Åpne en penn, liksom. En blyant. Alright, så... Alright, fuck, ok. La meg bare få på... vet du hva vi kan? Vi kan gjøre sånn. Og så kan vi... gjøre sånn. So we can do this, right? Put ourselves in the corner here. Alright, like that. Alright, like this. So we can see the score there. And so you thought, let's start with you, with the Glads game. You thought it was going to be a really tight one. 1 point separating. We were 2 points separating, pretty close.
Yeah.
But you messed up with the winner.
Yeah.
Both of us thought Trolls.
Yeah.
Glads won. So none of us win that one clearly. So we're gonna.
Hvorfor snakker vi på engelsk? Jeg er på
ja, faen.
Ja, men hvis de hadde gjort det som du sa, bare tatt det kve, så hadde Trolls vunnet.
Ja. Da hadde du vunnet, ja. Ok, så jeg var nærmest, helt klart, for jeg hadde 21-24, og begge scorene var jo oppe I 20-tallene. Så da går vi jo, når ingen av oss har vinneren, så går vi på point differential.
Ja.
Og jeg var jo 21-24, så
du ble mye close, det din.
Ja. Så jeg tar den.
Ja.
Og så neste kamp, da hadde du Eidsvoll 28, og...
Du vant den, ass.
Ja, det var ikke det. Og Lillestrøm 13. Lillestrøm tok 6.
Ja.
Eidsvoll 42. Jeg hadde 36-14. Jeg tar den også, ass. Da
har jeg muligheten til comebacken, da må jeg predikte riktig. Fordi vi ble enige om det I forrige episode.
Ja, NM-finalen 3 poeng. Og nå leder jeg med 2. Det litt planlagt om at det skulle fortsatt være litt spenning.
Ja.
Fordi vi visste at hvem som kom til å vinne. Det var jeg som foreslo det, så jeg kan takke meg selv liksom.
Ja.
NM-finalen da, skal vi get on it? NM skriver jeg her.
Let's go.
NM. Der har vi Eidsvoll. Eid. Og så har vi Glads. Ja. Hva tror du?
Damn, bro.
Eidsvoll 30, Glads 0 fra Eidsvoll spiller her.
Damn, bro. Shit, ass.
Det ikke lett den her, ass. Hæ? Jeg faller mye tilbake på det jævla oppgjøret som Eidsvoll hadde mot Glad.
Sist,
ja, på Bøen.
50-6 eller noe.
Ja, at det var liksom enda mer enn 50 også, tror jeg.
Ja.
Så det var liksom en skikkelig overkjøring. Og de manglet ikke så jævla mange folk.
Nei.
Og det er jo fortsatt en bortekamp for dem.
Ja.
De må fortsatt ha buss. Det er 1 time mindre riktig nok. Så Glads er jo i en ulempe allerede der, med 4 timer buss og bortekamp, liksom, sånn sett.
Det er de.
Og jeg tror også Eidsvoll kommer til å ha mer publikum enn Glads. Og jeg vet at Eidsvoll, they bring it når det kommer til publikum og bjeller og trommesett og maskiner som uler og alt det der. Horn, liksom, det er sånn
horn, kubjeller, alt.
Så kall meg biased, altså. Men jeg går på en Eidsvoll-seier, og det er litt ønsketenking, tror jeg, kanskje.
Det kan godt være.
Hva
er scoren din, da? Det er det som er spennende.
Det var litt sånn ønsketenking for Trolls også forrige helg.
Ja, det var det.
Så jeg sier 24 Det står mellom 17 og 21.
Ja.
Vi gjør det spennende. 21. Tor Erik på en field goal som vinner kampen på slutten. I fjerde. 2 minutter igjen.
Tor er en ganske secure kicker, da.
Og så må defense inn. Og med bare sekunder tikker dem. Det får first down, men så kommer Sigurd og tar en interception med 10 sekunder igjen av kampen.
Hør på ønsketenking her, da. Ja, det hadde vært nice, det. Jeg skal ikke si noe,
Eidsvoll wins the game.
Det hadde vært gøy, det, ass. Det er jo drømmen, det.
Nå mister vi alle Glads-folk som er patrons.
Ja, det tror jeg.
2 uker på rad vi går imot dem.
Ja.
For jeg regner med at du tar Eidsvoll.
Ja, selvfølgelig.
Du har ikke noe valg, du er jo spiller der.
Jeg har ikke noe valg, og det er også til min profesjonelle vurdering så er det Eidsvoll som kommer til å vinne. Neida. Men jeg tror Eidsvoll kommer til å gå seirende herfra. Jeg tror at jeg må highballe deg her. Jeg tror jeg må gå over deg. Jeg tror stillingen blir 34-28 til Eidsvoll.
Ok, du tenker mye poeng, ass. Det er bra, det liker vi. Liker touchdowns. 28. Ok. Det er for the win, det her, Sigurd. Jeg har lyst til å endre scoren min til noe høyere.
Jeg måtte bare ta høyere enn det, ass.
Jeg vurderte å ta 36 liksom på Eidsvoll, og så 20, et eller annet opp i 20-tallet på Glads også. Yes. Det konkluderer da sesongprediktingen vår. Det er 250 kroner på on the line, er det ikke det? 250. Lik denne videoen da, hvis dere synes dette har vært kult, og kanskje vi fortsette med det
i litt utover NFL også, kan vi jo kanskje fortsette med det.
Litt NFL-episoder.
Vi snakket jo også om forrige gang vi kanskje skulle sette opp noen sånn fantasy-greier med folka som var jury.
Vi skal ha faktisk en liten sånn premieutdeling også på slutten av året. Vi har med Contact Sports så har vi MVP, Defensive Player of the Year og Offensive Player of the Year.
Ja, vi har våre egne awards. Det kommer.
Jeg må bare prate med dem, tror jeg, og få det til å skje.
Men det kommer.
Right. Takk for oss.
Vi ses på... Tipper på at dere som er her, dere kommer nok til å møte opp på finalen. Og hvis dere ikke gjør det, det burde dere jo. Hvis dere er fan av podcasten, så burde dere være fan av Amerikansk Fotball Norge. Og det er nok den største happeningen hvert år, er jo denne finalen. Så hvis dere har mulighet, kom ut dit, se på match, kos deg. Jeg har en sånn her, som er ny, uåpnet. Sleng en kommentar da, hvis du har et forslag til hvordan vi kan ha en giveaway på Patreon. Ja. Det er definitivt fortjent. Så. Ja, men jeg vet ikke helt hva og hvordan vi skal gjøre det. Så det er sånn, ja. Yes, ha det.